The city's mayor and police are talking security in the wake of 2 church bombings.
Because I loved Shania very much, and I never meant to hurt her either. Your Honor, I love my children dearly.
ABC-7 there as a mother convicted of killing her 6-month-old baby girl asks the judge to believe she's sorry. And a judge hands down punishment to a Las Cruces mother in a disturbing child abuse case. Also, imagine earning less than what your boss got for a pay raise. What an ABC-7 I-Team investigation uncovered about the city of El Paso's workforce. And we always want to see you on the CW, but tonight we're seeing you and your furry best friend. That's because today is National Dog Day. Stay with us. We may show your photo tonight. Nicole.
I think that puppy was smiling. How cute was that? But we did have some rain move through the borderland today. We'll take a look at rainfall totals, talk about rain chances for the rest of the week in StormTrack weather.
It's all next on ABC-7 at 9. Get ready. You become part of the day's news right now.
Live, where news comes first. From the Mesilla Valley at Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC-7 at 9 on the El Paso Las Cruces CW.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us on ABC-7 at 9 on the CW. I'm Estela Casas in for Bob Harp tonight. And joining me with a look at what the StormTrack weather team is following tonight is Nicole Gomez. Hi, Nicole.
Hi there, Estela. And coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to track some of the showers that are currently taking place on Doppler radar. Not only that, but I'm also tracking some temperatures. So we'll take a peek at what we're looking at right now coming up in just a bit. Estela?
Okay, Nicole, thank you. New at 9, how to keep Las Cruces safe anywhere in the city. That's a topic of a town hall meeting that just wrapped up. It comes after 2 explosive devices were set off earlier this month. One at Calvary Baptist Church and the other at Holy Cross Catholic Church. Thankfully, no one was hurt. But it sparked a heavy discussion on public safety at Las Cruces City Hall tonight. ABC-7's Jamie Warren spent the evening there. She's live with our New Mexico mobile newsroom to explain what the city
Estela, tonight's meeting wrapped up here at City Hall just a little over an hour ago. And some of the main focuses in today's meeting were safety in churches and schools. Ken Miyagashima and other city officials assured the public that they've been working together to make sure the city is as prepared as possible in case of an emergency. Joe Galvan with Las Cruces Public Schools said the schools have regularly been performing lockdown drills. She says they also search backpacks when they see something suspicious. Las Cruces Police Chief Jaime Montoya said they've been meeting with churches across Las Cruces and strategizing safety ideas since those explosives went off at 2 churches earlier this month. Some community members voiced their concerns over how to react to a threat and what they can do to make their churches safer.
It's important for the community to understand how we are all working together when there are times of stress.
As we walk the perimeter, would it be good during service times to station someone outside?
I think the best advice I can give you is that the best thing to do is remain vigilant, check your property.
If there's a device found, all you need to do is report it, move away from it, try to keep people away from it. Do not go near it.
Last week, we spoke to the mayor about the issue on whether or not security cameras should be placed across the city. That topic did not come up tonight, but will it be something that will be brought to council? We'll keep you updated as we get more information. Reporting live in front of City Hall with our New Mexico Mobile Newsroom, Jamie Warren, ABC-7.
Okay, Jamie, thank you very much. And new information tonight on the village of Vinton getting rid of its police department. ABC-7 confirmed it will be dissolved effective September 30th at 5 p.m. The decision comes as the village tries to eliminate a $148,000 budget deficit. The El Paso County Sheriff's Office will take over law enforcement duties. An El Paso man is spending his 20th birthday in jail tonight, accused of driving a car into Ascarate Lake and leaving his passenger in the car to die. The El Paso Sheriff's Office reports Diego Gomez was drunk at the time. Gomez allegedly crashed through a rock wall before ending up in the lake. He was able to get out of the car on his own, but divers had to pull the passenger out of the car. 21-year-old Angel Omar Sanchez died at University Medical Center. Gomez is charged with intoxicated manslaughter. Our New Mexico mobile newsroom crew in Las Cruces was also there as a mother who admitted to smothering her baby girl to death to stop her from crying was punished. Annette Smith was sentenced to 21 years in prison. During the trial, we learned Smith put thick blankets on top of her 6-month-old baby girl while inside an apartment with the air conditioning turned off. Smith would even tape a pacifier to the girl's mouth. Prosecutors said when Smith's 2 older children tried to help the baby, they too were abused.
I want all my children to know that whatever happens to me, this was something I never meant to happen to them or Shania, because I loved Shania very much and I never meant to hurt her either. Your Honor, I love my children dearly with all my heart, and I hope you can believe that.
There's a chance Smith will only have to serve half of the 21-year sentence. An interview turns tragic in Virginia when a local news team was ambushed. Both the reporter and cameraman were shot and killed. Then the gunman later shot and killed himself while fleeing the scene. KVIA has the latest.
Early Wednesday morning, WDBJ reporter Allison Parker and cameraman Adam Ward were shot and killed during an interview. The attack caught live on air.
Both Parker and Ward were residents of Roanoke, Virginia. Let us not forget, they grew up in this area. They were part of our community.
Local Chamber of Commerce executive Vicki Gardner was shot in the back. Following emergency surgery, the hospital describes her as being in stable condition. The gunman is Vester Flanagan, a former reporter with the station who went by the on-air name of Bryce Williams. He worked at the station for about a year before he was fired.
I can't figure out any connection with those people who were among the kindest, nicest people who worked here.
Flanagan apparently shot himself when he was confronted by authorities along a Virginia interstate. Investigators are trying to piece together a possible motive. A few hours after the shooting, Flanagan posted a series of tweets and Facebook posts, as well as 2 videos of the attack. He appears to have filmed those himself. Twitter and Facebook have suspended his accounts.
At some point in his life, it would appear things were spiraling out of control.
For now, family, friends, and coworkers are trying to make sense of this tragedy. Parker was an up-and-coming reporter, a rock star, one anchor called her. Ward had been with the station for 4 years and was engaged to a morning producer with the station. She was in the control room when the shooting occurred. I'm KVIA reporting.
And once again, ABC-7 is choosing not to air the actual shooting from WDBJ out of respect for the victims. We're also not broadcasting the video by the suspect identified as Vester Lee Flanagan. And you've been flooding the KVIA.com Facebook page with comments today. Ariel tells us, it sounds like he was just angry about life in general, and he felt the need to take out other people as well. How incredibly sad. Liz says, if he was so mad, join the army. They need mad people out there instead of killing innocent people. And from Mark, he is a coward. Share your thoughts with us now on Facebook if you already haven't done so. And we understand that several years ago, Vester Flanagan applied for a reporter position here at KVIA. ABC-7 and TxDOT with live traffic coverage tonight. This is I-10 at Asarco on the city's west side. Traffic is flowing smoothly. Nothing to report at this hour. And Nicole Gomez has your StormTrack weather forecast. Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Estella. We did have some rain earlier today, although the streets look nice and dry out there right now. But let's talk about those rainfall totals. At the El Paso International Airport, we picked up about 0.39 inches and a little bit of rain in Las Cruces as well. But notice on Doppler radar, we're seeing some more green developing around Las Cruces. We'll zoom in just a little tighter here, where we're seeing some light rain around Doña Ana and just west of Doña Ana as well. Notice most of the activity tracking towards the northwest. Now we'll travel closer to El Paso County, where the west side, maybe a few sprinkles, but as you can see, we're not seeing a lot of the darker greens. Also some light rainfall around I-10 near Canutillo and Santa Teresa, but nothing major currently taking place. But our future track rainfall model through Thursday morning, notice that moisture is still in place, so we're going to keep rain chances in the forecast tonight and tomorrow as well. Temperatures right now at the airport, we're at 86 degrees. Las Cruces, we're at 78 in TRC. Another hot day tomorrow, but I'll let you know if we're in store for a cool down this weekend coming up in your full forecast. Estella?
Okay, Nicole, thank you. Connect with us by using the name CU on the CW on the big 3 social media apps. You can also join the discussions at the KVIA.com Facebook page. much. And that's how you're still talking about El Paso City Manager and how much money he makes. When council first approved a $61,000 raise for Tommy Gonzalez, making his salary $300,000 a year, you did not hold back. Very few of you defended the raise like Carlos did, saying, quote, "He saved the city a bunch of money. He deserves a raise, just like you would if you performed well at your job." But the majority of our viewers shared Mike's opinion. He told us a true leader never eats before his troops. And Jim added, that's more money than a family of 4 divided 4 ways makes in El Paso. Those comments are exactly why we went digging for more information. Only on ABC-7, we learned Gonzalez's $61,000 raise is more than what 5,000 employees make all year. Now, City Rep Emma Costa says El Paso needs to look out for them, too.
We shouldn't see ourselves as a small city, because we're not a small city anymore. The 19th largest in the United States, 5th largest in Texas. And so I think we need to step up and start keeping, employee salaries equal to what other cities are paying.
Acosta is proposing the city conduct a market-based salary analysis. Essentially, that means a city would look at how much money different types of city employees earn in comparable cities. She wants to bring their salaries to that level through a continuous cost of living adjustment.
This is not a small job. This is a budget of $750 million, which is $750 million on an annual basis. You have 6,000 employees that you have to make sure you manage well. You have police and fire. You have what other cities don't have, which is the largest military base right next to you.
We posted this story on the KVIA.com Facebook page. Take a look and then tell us how you feel about Representative Acosta's proposal. El Paso's streetcar project is moving forward. The companies that will build the track and remanufacture the cars were just chosen. Arizona-based Paso del Norte Track Works will build the track, and Pennsylvania-based Brookville Equipment Company will remanufacture the cars. Both companies were chosen based on a technical scoring process. This is video of the original cars as they were being relocated to the airport earlier this year. They stopped running in 1974. But after nearly $100 million, the cars are expected to be up and running again in 2 to 3 years. They'll run in 2 routes connecting passengers from downtown to UTEP.
Okay, who's next? Yeah, please. Excuse me, sit down. You weren't called. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Go ahead. No, you don't. You haven't been called. Go back to Univision.
Donald Trump is involved in another new media feud. At a news conference yesterday in Iowa, the billionaire politician took on Jorge Ramos, an anchor at Univision and ABC's sister network, Fusion. When Ramos repeatedly tried to question Trump about his immigration policies, Trump refused to answer and eventually gestured to his security team to have Ramos escorted out of the event. This morning, Ramos told Good Morning America that it is his responsibility as a journalist to ask questions.
He has to explain how he wants to deport 11 million people. Can you imagine? How is he going to do that? Is he going to put people in stadiums? We have to denounce that he wants to deny citizenship to children being born here. They're citizens just like he is.
Ramos was eventually allowed back into the news conference and continued to press the GOP frontrunner on his plan to build a wall along the U.S.-Mexico border. Trump defended having Ramos removed from the news conference, saying the journalist was, quote, out of line. This incident happened the day after Trump resumed his feud with Fox News Channel anchor Megyn Kelly. Much more to come here on ABC-7 at 9. Nicole, you're looking at the chance for thunderstorms in the next few days.
Absolutely, Estella. Right now on Doppler radar, I'm tracking light rainfall, but will rain chances increase overnight? That answer in STormTrack weather.
And Major League Baseball is coming back to the Sun City for the first time in more than a decade. Details on today's big announcement from the El Paso Chihuahuas. And today is National Dog Day. Throughout this newscast, a look at some of the photos you've been sharing with us on our social media network. Stay with us.